everyone, welcome back to the online studio with myself, Isabella. Today we're going to be doing a full body stretch with confidence chatter. What does this mean? So whilst I guide you through the full body stretch, I'll be giving you positive mindset tools, positive chatter. I'll be making you feel confident, making you believe in yourself, increasing your self-esteem and making you feel motivated. This is such a big tool for dancers who are looking to become professional. And even non-dancers who just want to feel better about themselves. It's so easy in this day and age to kind of get trapped in comparing yourself all the time or thinking you're not good enough. And in turn, this will relate to your dancing, and you may not reach your highest potential because you're holding yourself back in your mindset. So it's really important we have a positive mindset as a dancer, so we really believe that we can make it, because that's the first step. You are what you believe, and you become what you believe. So let's believe we're good enough, and let's have a really amazing full body stretch. After this, you should feel mindfully confident, mindfully powerful, and bodily long and lean and flexible. Enjoy. All right, everyone, I'm so excited to start this class. We're going to start with circling the shoulders up and around with the shoulders, nice big circles. And the other way, nice big circles with the body. Excellent. Keep it going. Really nice. Keep circling. Excellent. And we're going to reach up and over with the arm. And all the way down. And again, up and over. All the way down. Good. Up and over. And all the way down. Relaxed here. Last time, up, over, and coming up nice and slowly. We're going to contract the spine, bended knees, open the chest, heart to the ceiling. Bend in and open the chest. You curve and open. Deep breaths as we do this. Breathe out as you open. Very nice. Keep this going. And we're going to swing the arms around now. Up and around your body. Big circles. Imagine you're creating all this positive energy and you're circling it around your body, getting rid of any negative energy. Now alternating arms one at a time, spiraling the spine up and around. Again, taking away anything negative from your body. All right, everyone, now let's take a nice roll down. So you're rolling through the spine, walking yourself nice and long and looking up to the ceiling into a downward dog. Feet on tiptoes, stretch the feet and walk yourself back up and roll through the spine to curve back up. And again down, walking to your plank, arch the back, looking up to the ceiling. And arch yourself back nice and long and curving up through the spine. Good. And again. Really awakening each part of your vertebra and never sitting in your back. We're lengthening up and out of our spine. And curving back up nice and slowly. And let's keep this going. So we're really warming up the entire body and the spine. Pull yourself forwards and long, stretching the hip flexors, heart to the ceiling, and a lengthening back. Stay in the downward dog, and we're going to walk our feet, stretching the hamstrings, the back of the calves, and the hips, rocking from side to side. Very nice. Getting rid of any tension we've got going on in the calves. Let's take the left leg up, and so we're stretching into the right calf now. Point the left foot behind. So we're waking up those metatarsals and hold it here. Each breath you take and exhale you take, you're releasing tension out of the right leg, and the heel sinks closer and closer to the mat and deeper into the ground. Change, other side, lengthening the left leg down into the ground, pointing the right foot. Relax every exhale. I commend you for taking the time for yourself in this class. Change legs. The time for yourself to heal your body and mind, to give yourself some downtime, some alone time, to restore and recover. Change legs again. Stretching. We all need some time for ourselves. And the fact you're here means you've made time, which is fantastic. Now I want you to sit back on your toes and lifting the knees up off of the floor. Roll back onto your hands and lift the knees up, so we're giving our feet a really beautiful stretch. This is a really great one for the arches of the feet and the toes. You don't want to do this one too much, but just a little bit makes all the difference. Now for our upper back, you're going to interlace your elbows and circle your body around your spine. This is a great one for warming up the upper back and the fascia between your ribs, which often get really tight, so we're mobilizing that area. This kind of stretch also makes us feel happier in ourselves. A loose body equals a happy body, and a happy body equals a happy mind. I feel like they all completely tie together. Keep circling around. Interlace the hands behind you now, and bring in the palms of the hands as far behind you as you can, so we're getting a deep stretch in our arms. Release. Good. Alright everyone, come to a box splits now. Now as you can see, I've used the aid of the yoga blocks, but this is totally optional. You don't have to use the yoga blocks. Excellent. Now let's drop our left ear to our left shoulder, and we're going to stretch our neck now. So whilst we're stretching our hips, we're also stretching our neck, loosening up the body, and the other way. We hold so much tension in our necks, and it's one of those areas we really neglect. All of our stress can go in our neck. If we're stressed in our daily lives, if we're worried about something, we can hold it in our neck, which can create a lot of muscular pain over time, tension, headaches, etc., which is something we really don't need. And keep stretching our neck. Do each side once more. Very nice. And again, each exhale you take, you want to keep relaxing. Now we're going to walk our body forwards now. So we're into a nice deep box splits. Walk yourself as far forward as you can, again with or without the yoga blocks. And we're going to rest here and keep stretching. In this part of the class, I'm going to start talking to you about a few confidence building things. So I think as dancers or even non-dancers, we're often extremely self-critical of ourselves. Myself included. It took me a long time to establish that that's not exactly a healthy thing to do, and it's not exactly helpful when you're trying to achieve quite high things, such as achieving being the best in the class or achieving getting into that company you want, etc. So it's important to give yourself positive self-talk all the time. Because let's think about this logically. If you feed yourself negative talk on a regular basis, then you're going to be negative on the outside, and you're going to introduce and expect negative things to happen to you. Let's stretch up and over towards the left leg now, bringing the right shoulder up and over the leg and the left shoulder forwards. And I'll continue. So like I say, positive self-talk is what we're all about and what we're all aiming for. And it's just about feeding yourself good mantras, feeding yourself positive words. So here's a few things you can implement into your daily routine. And if you say just a few of these to yourself, you'll instantly feel better and you'll start to believe it. Let's stretch up and over to the other side now, bringing the right arm forwards. That's it. And the left arm up and over your body. Here's a few things I want you to say to yourself. Low self-esteem is an old story I'm no longer willing to tell myself. I'm an expert at navigating bumps in the road. I don't have to be perfect to be confident. I am unique and I don't compare myself to others. I'm in charge of my life. I make the best possible decisions for myself based on what I know in the present moment. This is my life. This life belongs to me. Now, with these things I've just said, if you repeat them and say them to yourself daily, you will start to notice how your life becomes a little bit different, how you're happier, and how good things seem to come to you. Coming up from the stretch now, and let's just shake out the spine, rocking from side to side. Bring the legs together, and we're going to come to a frog's position now. So you're going to bring the knees out to the side, soles of the feet together. Bring the soles of the feet as close to your body as possible and push the knees down. Rolling the shoulders back and down, sitting up nice and tall, long spine. And once again, we're going to roll our neck around. Good. Rolling your neck all the way around, slowly noticing where any tension is. Tension in our neck could be like a little scar of stress. And I want you to release that stress. We don't need to hang on to stress in our body. You can acknowledge that you're stressed, acknowledge what is causing you stress, but then let it go. Imagine it's leaving your body every time you exhale. Now bring the forehead to your feet and roll forwards. Push down on the knees, stretching the spine. Walk the hands forward and lengthen nice and long, staying here. While we're here and relaxing, here's a few more mantras you can say to yourself. I value myself. I value my mind, my emotions, my body, and my spirit. It's okay to make mistakes. I'm human. I still love and appreciate myself. Now with the left arm, relax the elbow to the floor and stretch up and over with the right arm. Coming up and the other way, stretching the spine. Good. Coming back up. And I'm going to cross the legs over now, so the right leg is over the top of the left, crossing our knees. Our feet are parallel, so we're creating a 90-degree angle if possible. If you can't completely cross your knees, that's completely fine. You can work up to it. And we're going to stay here for a moment, letting our glutes loosen, our lower back loosen, and our sacrum become nice and relaxed. So going back to the feeling and the thought behind appreciating yourself. You've got to love and appreciate yourself. Sometimes as artists especially, we feel like we should always be suffering for one reason or another. And we search for that suffering. Sometimes, let's say, if a pirouette goes really well that day, but we didn't manage one other thing, or we didn't stretch that day, or a million and one things, we didn't do our ab exercises. You'll always find something to pinpoint on, something to criticize yourself about. But how about we look at things in a different way? I didn't manage to do my exercises today, but the exercises I did over the past few weeks have catapulted me into today, where I improved my pirouettes and my teacher commended me. That's a positive way of looking at things. And that's the kind of way you want to look at things, because it will motivate you. You've managed then to motivate yourself. You've appreciated yourself and your efforts, and you haven't focused on the negative and criticized yourself, which will make you more and more upset and possibly eventually burn out, which isn't what we want, is it? Coming up, let's cross the other leg over now. So we're doing the opposite side, left leg over the right. Find your 90-degree angle and sitting up nice and tall. Good.